Hi everyone, I'm George and I'm so excited today because I am at Tropica Aquarium Plants headquarters here in Denmark. So just a quick kind of business trip here for a couple of days, and I've got the opportunity to do a bit of filming while I'm here, so I thought I'd share with you how awesome this place is. I'll show you some really cool plants, a bit of the nursery, and yeah, just a little bit of a guided tour. How exciting. First, I wanted to show you the mother plants. These are Echinoderms species, absolutely huge, and this is where they get their mother stock from to create baby plants, basically for production. So, absolutely incredible. It's like walking through a jungle. So Tropica was actually founded in 1970 by Holger Windelov, so it's coming up to its 50th anniversary soon. And based in Denmark, it's world class, it is regarded as one of the finest aquarium plant producers in the world. And it's a real honour and privilege to be invited over here. And this is just one of the many areas in the greenhouse, so I'll show you around a bit more. So in this area you can see the majority of the plant trays are covered in like a white polythene. Now these are it's where a lot of the plants start off as seeds, so they're grown. Here we go, you can actually see inside this, inside here. So these are tiny, I'm not even sure what they are. Looks like Pogostemon halferi. More plants, loads of them. We've got Echinoderms, looks like Hygrophila as well at the front there. It's just pretty insane, guys, how big this place is. Just look at these beautiful Pogostemon halferi, absolutely gorgeous. So dense and lush. This looks like Hygrophila polysperma, the Rosenevig, the one that goes kind of pink. It's like some Altananthera. Honestly, guys, it's just unbelievable. If you're into plants, this place is like heaven. Got Mandernia there, got some Hygrophila by the look of it. Oh no, it's Echinoderms. Oh, Helianthemum quadricostatus, look at it. Absolutely lush. More Echinoderms. Beautiful Pogostemon. It's like so healthy. Check out this. Is this Ludwigia? This is insane. It's just like fields of aquatic plants. It really kind of changes your perception when you see so many plants like this. You're used to seeing, when you buy plants in a shop, you're obviously you're buying a few pots at a time maybe. And they're not, they're not cheap, let's face it, when you buy an aquarium plants. You're looking at £5-6 a pot, sometimes more, sometimes less, but around about £5 a pot. And then when you see like literally tens of thousands of pots worth in one small area, it really blows your mind. You can see up there is the irrigation system. There's artificial lighting as well for extended daylight time if needed. We're in the peak of summer now, so I'm pretty sure that the growth of the plants is even more rampant at this time of year due to the extended daylight hours. Stunning. Just, I think it's my 4th visit here, and it never ceases to blow my mind when I see this. I've got the irrigation system running there in the background. You might be able to hear the water. So all the plants are grown hydroponically. It means the leaves are immersed out of the water, but the roots are partially submersed at least, so they're getting access to nutrient-rich water. And the advantage of immersed growth is that the plant's just a lot more robust. It's got more access, loads of access to, unlimited access to CO2 in the air. There's no algae on the leaves, and for transportation as well, the plant is physically more hardy. So for transportation, it's a lot better than transporting a submersed plant, where the leaves have adapted to underwater growth and therefore are a lot more fragile. This is where they grow a lot of their Microsorums, their Java ferns. So here we've got some Lilies, Nymphia species, Lotus. These are obviously have to grow underwater. So we've got some more, these are the mature kind of specimens on the right, and then we've got the younger pots here on the left. And you can see how many of these things there are. Okay, more Echinoderms. This looks like blurry eye. Loads of them are flowering, and it goes way back into the background there. Echinoderms blurry eye, one of the most popular potted plants that Tropica do. I am just focusing on the potted plants here rather than the tissue culture. They do have their own laboratory for tissue culture plants, but that's off limits today. And needless to say, that is an amazing facility as well. Thought I'd show you inside this tent here. Anyone know what this plant is? Not sure if you can tell from the video, but that's bulbitis, and loads of it. Here we've got loads more Java ferns. And here, one of my favourite plants, if you know my channel, good old trident fern, Microsorum trident. Beautiful. And here we have Microsorum Windelov. Oh, try and get the exposure right for you, sorry about that. Named after the founder of Tropica, Holger Windelov, in 1970. So in this tent we've got the Microsorum, the Java fern, attached to bogwood. So this is called the aquadecor range. And basically, as you walk further and further down, the plants are older and older, and they get to the end of their production line, and they get ready for the customer. So now I'm right in the corner of the greenhouse, and I'm trying to get as high as I can to give you an idea of the size of this place. So now I'm back in the mother plant area. It's just literally like being in a jungle. It's just incredible. It just feels so healthy in here, just the extra oxygen I think maybe, and just being surrounded by so much healthy plant life. Something really good about it. It's really good for the soul. Just want to give you an idea of how big these Amazon swords are. I'm going to put my hand next to a leaf. Give you a sense of scale. Oh, there we go. It's absolutely massive. About the size of my hand, maybe a bit bigger. So I'm outside now, and I just wanted to kind of give you a sense of scale of how big the greenhouse is. You can see it obviously behind me right now, and yeah, it's very impressive. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Denmark, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys a bit of a tour of the greenhouse. Loads more to see. There's not enough time to show you all the species, obviously. Just an overview really, not going into too much details about how the plants are produced, etc. Just to give you guys an overview of the sense of scale, and it's just really cool for me to see, you know, where the majority of the plants I use in my aquascapes at home and for my clients, where they come from and how they're produced, and the overall sort of professionalism of Tropica. You know, they're a real green company as well, environmentally sustainable production. They collect rainwater and use that. We have lots of green initiatives, and it's just a really, really cool place to be. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. You take care. Keep on scaping. Cheerio.